Which of the crops is a leading, it's actually the most produced crop in Ethiopia?
In Ethiopia, coffee is the leading crop for export. And for food, we have food crops like teff, the major staple crop in Ethiopia, wheat, barley, and also pulses. Maize is also maize, sorghum is also one of the majorly produced crop in Ethiopia. We have lots of fruits. So in all the different agroecologies, we have a potential to produce different types of grains, pulses, fruits and vegetables, and also other crops.
But why is coffee the most, export? The crop that you export a lot in Ethiopia. We know in other countries the other crops too are doing well. In Ethiopia, you export more of coffee.
I think it's something which is related with the historical evolution of the coffee plant itself. Ethiopia is the home for coffee arabica. The name coffee itself comes from a locality in Ethiopia which is called Kaffa. It was for the first time discovered in that area, and the name coffee comes from that one. I think because of its origin in Ethiopia, I think we excelled in coffee production.
So you wouldn't find, for instance, it was first discovered in Ethiopia?
In Ethiopia. It's first discovered in Ethiopia, the coffee arabica. So our major export is also our major coffee type in Ethiopia is coffee arabica because of its origin in Ethiopia.
How many farmers produce coffee?
More than 60 million.
More than
60 million.
60 million.
Yeah.
Out of
I think maybe we have, I don't exactly remember the number of farmers, but the rural community is about 85%, which are basically engaged in agriculture.
60 million is in, let's put it into percentage. How many percentage of farmers grow coffee in Ethiopia?
Okay, maybe I will check for the figure and maybe email you.
Okay, so let's look at where do you get this coffee from? Say that you produce a lot to even export.
Say it again.
Where do you get this coffee from?
Yes, we have actually 4 coffee production systems in Ethiopia. The first one is garden coffee, which is produced in home garden by more than 60 million farmers in Ethiopia. So the gardens may range from 2 hectares to 5 hectares. Some farmers may have 2 hectare garden, others 3, and up to 4 hectares, 5 hectares of gardens, and in that garden they produce coffee. Another coffee production system is the forest coffee, which is grown in the forest without any additional external inputs, and farmers can pick, local communities, indigenous people can pick coffee.
This coffee doesn't belong to anyone?
Anyone.
Okay.
It is a forest coffee.
Okay, so it was just like a wild coffee.
Wild coffee, definitely. Actually, the forest area belongs to a certain community. They have their own bylaws, customary institutions to manage that forest, and the community that belongs to that area is entitled to pick the coffee berries when they are ripened. The second coffee production system is a semi-garden coffee, a semi-forest coffee, which is in a transition between garden and the forest coffee. The last one is the plantation coffee, which is actually, even we can't say it is plantation. It's plantation because it is planted in the forest. But it is not a kind of monoculture plantation.
Okay.
Some trees, some shrubs can be removed, and the majority of the trees are left as shade trees. So it's not in a strict sense plantation. It's not monoculture. but it's a kind of coffee in an agroforestry type of practice. Yeah. So people may simplify